This is an equilibrium question which would come up on AS2, the mechanics section. It says here, the figure below shows a light fitting of mass 2 kilograms suspended by an electric cable AF and BF. The ends A and B are fixed to a horizontal ceiling and a vertical wall respectively. The system is in equilibrium and lies in a vertical plane. It says the cable AF is inclined at theta to the vertical, and the tension in this cable is T. So we'll just add that in. So that tension there is going to be T. It's going to be pulling on your particle here. And the cable FB is inclined at 20 degrees to the horizontal, and the tension in this cable is at 10. So this is going to be 10 is pulling this thing this direction. We also know that the mass, we're told in the question, the mass is 2 kilograms. So you're going to have the weight, 2g newtons, acting vertically. So that's what you have. That's your diagram. So state one modeling assumption when you make about the cables. You make the cables in, they are light and inextensible, which means they have no weight and they are not stretchy basically. Draw a diagram showing the external forces acting on the light fitting. So let me just have a look at that again. T going at theta, 10 going at 20, and 2g. So here was your light fitting. Weight was 2g. Then you had 10, and that was at 20 degrees. And you had T, and it was at theta going vertically. Okay, all you have to do here is then find, let me just check that. Yep, all you have to do is find T at F. The only thing you can do in a question like this is to resolve horizontally. And when I say resolve horizontally here, there's no acceleration, the thing's not moving. So what you're doing is put your forces left equal to your forces right. Your forces right. Must an R. Forces right. Okay, so your force left, what you've got going left, you imagine a certain amount of this T is going along that red line. That's a component of it going left, and you don't have the angle from here to here. If you don't have the angle, you use sine. So it's T sine theta. Now going in the other direction, going to the right. So you imagine going along this way. The only thing you've got going along that way is a 10, and that is cos 20 because you've got the angle, so it's 10 cos 20. Call that equation 1. Now to find the other one, we're going to have to go vertically. So again, what we're doing is the forces up equal the forces down. So going up, you've got T. You've got this angle, so it's T cos theta. So that's T cos theta. And going down, you've got 2g plus you've got 10 sine 20. And again, why is you want it to go this direction? Don't have the angle, so you've got to use your sine. So that's what you've got when you do those things. Right, now what we can do, we've got two equations, two unknowns, and this is a very, very useful wee trick. Here you've got sine theta and cos theta. What you're going to do is put this equation 1 over the equation 2. So on the left hand side, that's what you'll get. Just write it this way, because this is exact perfect at the minute. 2 times the g, I'm going to assume, haven't seen the question here, I didn't say. This was from another resource, so I don't know what it is, so I'm assuming it was 9.8. And if you do that, what happens? T and the T will cancel, and you should know as well that tan theta, you get tan by doing sine theta divided by cos theta. So on the left hand side, that's going to be just tan of theta is still equal to that exact value on the right hand side. So 2 times the 9.8 plus 10 times your sine of 20. And then we're just going to do tan to the minus 1 of that horrible thing there. So tan to the minus 1 off, and then fraction button, 10 times cos of 20. Bottom line then is 2 times 9.8 plus 10 sine of 20. And when I did that, I got, and I'm going to use 22 is 22.020545332. Okay, right. That's what I get. I'll be giving that to 2DPs in a minute. Use this as, this is in your answer in your calculator. So we're just going to say then that from equation 1, t sine theta is equal to 10 cos 20, which means t is equal to 10 cos 20 divided by sine of that 22.205 ... that whole thing earlier on. So just use the answer button. So just do on your calculator 10 times cos of 20 and then divide all of that by sine of your answer, and that's the best way to get best possible answer you're going to get. So that works out that t is equal to 24, and we'll give this one to 2 dPs, 24.86 newtons to 2 dPs. And your last thing to do, give your theta to 2 dPs as well, so 22.21 degrees to 2 decimal places, and that is us done. So all you can do in a question like this: resolve to a diagram, resolve horizontally if it's an equilibrium, your forces left equal your forces right, your forces up equal your forces down, and there you have it. That's how we go about it. But this wee trick here, very, very important that we know this wee trick. It comes in quite a lot at AS level mathematics in this sort of thing, equilibrium, but also in A22 when you're doing, I think it is, moments about forces, especially when you've got a diagram and a straight line, a ladder against a wall or a beam on a hinge, anything like that. You'll see questions, and you need to use this trick. Okay, that's us done.